Hey everyone, how you living? Hope you're alive and living color. It's Eric Lima here, hosting another EML77 TV episode. 310, what's going on? First day of August. And that means I got 27 more days till jury duty, whoop-de-doo. Well, the only good thing about it is I got a day off from work. No big deal, right? And, August usually is the hottest month of the summer. July has been pretty hot, too. Check this out. Speaking of which, somebody, there's some people complaining about the summer, how hot it is already. And, hey, if you complain about the summer, how hot it is, here's a couple of things you can do. Get a fan, like I do. Put it on and put it right near you. That way you can stay hot and cool. Stay cool, I should say. If you don't, people want you to go outside and play, say, dude, it's too hot. Get some water. Stay hydrated. That's what you should do. And if you have to, put your own personal ice bucket challenge on yourself, just to cool off and go, whoo, it's cool, and the wind breeze after you get wet, it feels pretty good. All right, so I have decided, and, the Portuguese feast is coming up as well, so I'm hoping to do some videos from there. Biggest feast in the world, biggest feast in New England, biggest feast in New Bedford. Y'all gotta come, if you happen to be in the area, come on down. Come on down. If you run into me, say, hey, I like your videos, dude, and all that good stuff. Hey, that's great. And if you forget it, I'm not gonna address that. No way. Let's hope I don't have to address that. That's all I can say on that matter. So actually, it's part of my top 10 list today. Somebody complained, about the heat in the winter, and he said, okay, heat in the summer. So they said, hey, somebody from the Bedford Guide Facebook page said, oh, you sick of summer? Well, we got 17 more weeks until this happens. And they said, all the snow. And I was like, ew, goody. It's like, in a sarcastic kind of way, of course. So I said, I commented along the lines of the point of, I'd rather listen to 24 hours of the Baby Shark song on loop on the radio than have to put up with almost 90 some odd days of winter. So, bearing that in mind, that gave me an excellent idea. So I decided to compile the top 10 things that I personally feel, or people, that I personally feel are more annoying than the Baby Shark song. The Baby Shark, do-do-do-do-do, Baby Shark, do-do-do-do. And it sounds pretty annoying. That's all it is. Mommy Shark, do-do-do-do, Daddy Shark, do-do-do-do. It'd be Grandpa Shark, do-do-do-do, Grandma Shark, do-do-do-do, and all that. And you go into an entire shark family. So I have decided to compile the top 10 things or people, or subjects or people, that are more annoying than the Baby Shark song. Got them right here. And I've decided to write them down. And you can see them already, but I'll read them off to you. Number 10, the reason why I put him at number 10, because we haven't heard from him in a while, Justin Bieber. Last time we heard from Justin Bieber, he got married. He's a young kid, and just, people, and I can't stand Justin Bieber. I can't stand his music, and I just can't stand Justin Bieber. I don't follow him on Twitter. I'm not a Bieber fan or a believer but I just don't like Justin Bieber, man. I just don't like his music. I'm not a big fan of it. Number 9, another thing I'm not a big fan of, reality shows. Now everybody's talking about The Bachelor, Bachelorette, and now there's this new show called Love Island. Seriously, all these basically dating game like reality shows. The only thing is, good thing Jim Lang is not alive to see any shows. The poor guy would be rolling over his grave. Everybody's like, oh, what are you thinking? It's like, And then you got guys trying to fight each other over the same girls. It's ridiculous, man. Back in the day, we had game shows. Game shows. No reality. Game shows. Game shows, you answer questions correctly, you win money. And you win prizes. You don't win human beings. I'm like, seriously. The dating game was big back then, but I'm talking about game shows like Tic-Tac-Toe, The Joker's Wild, Bullseye, Press Your Luck. Heck, even MTV's Remote Control, you can win prizes. Finders Keepers of Nickelodeon, Double Dare from Nickelodeon, Card Sharks, Press Your Luck. Press Your Luck and Card Sharks made a comeback. You got Let's Make a Deal, The Franken Price is Right still on, Wheel of Fortune, Jeopardy. You can win cash and prizes, not people. And you can compete against other contestants for cash and prizes. And you can avoid the bad guys, elements like the dragon from Tic-Tac-Toe, the devil from The Joker's Wild, lightning from Bullseye, the whammy from Press Your Luck, the bankrupt symbol from Wheel of Fortune. Need I go on? Those were real cool shows back in the day. But these reality shows, come on, give me a freaking break here. The only real reality show I will try to watch is Ms. and Mrs. Why? It's a pretty funny reality. It's a lot more funny than a lot more funny than some of these lame shows like Jersey Shore. Please, somebody slap me across the face if I don't want. Seriously, But Mars show is hilarious on Ms. and Mrs. That's pretty, even Miz is pretty hilarious too. It shows like a good tender side of Miz. I have more respect for the Miz than I do when he first debuted. I always looked like the love child, Fire Marshal Bill, and Mr. Ed, but now I see him in a different light, being a dad, being a husband, and having to put up with his mother-in-law. That's the sort of typical thing. So I think it's pretty hilarious. Now, the next 4 people on this list, from 8 to 5, that are more annoying than Baby Shark, are the ultimate Patriot haters in TV sports media today. Number 8, Shannon Sharp, who will not admit, he refuses to admit that Tom Brady is the greatest quarterback of all time. Dude, your boy Elway had won 2 Super Bowls. Brady's won 6. Who's better? Thank you very much, Mr. Sharp. And Rob Parker, who said the Patriots are not going to win us another Super Bowl, they have won 2 since he said that. And he says he's going to move to Mexico if they do. I haven't heard anything from him moving to Mexico yet. And Chris Sims, number 6. All right, Chris Sims at number 6. Okay, dude hates the Patriots so much so he's bitter against Brady. He's bitter against the Patriots. His father, Phil, is more successful than his own. Is more successful than Chris Sims is. His own father, Phil Sims. Phil Sims wants to call it Super Bowl under Bill Parcells. I mean, for goodness sakes, Chris Sims. Don't if you want to get mad at somebody, get mad at your father for being more successful than you are, dude. Don't get mad at Tom Brady, cheapest. Are you kidding me? And then at number 5, Max Kellerman. All right, the guy is a goofball. All right, he's an idiot. I mean, you're talking about his boxing career sucks. His rap career sucks. Him as a sports journalist sucks. Max Kellerman, I cannot stand the guy. You hate on the Patriots, fine. These guys hate the Patriots, that's fine. But the fact of the matter is, when you keep talking about and keep trying to doubt them and bring them down, dude, it gets annoying. Stop it. Super Bowl champs for the Patriots. Hopefully they go for number 7 to shut you guys up. My gosh, I can't stand you. So from 8 through 5, Shannon Sharp, Rob Parker, Chris Sims, Mike Kellerman, Patriot hating media. I should have done that all. Numbers 4, soccer. Listen, I respect some few soccer players like David Beckham. He's cool. And I respect this Ray Hudson guy who does colorful color commentary for soccer games. I have to admit that, but I just can't stand the sport. I just can't stand the sport itself. People tripping people and they're faking injuries, and they're faking they got hurt and all that. They're flopping. Just like the NBA players. LeBron James. I can't stand the guy. I should have put on this one. All right. Number 3, internet trolls. After the last, when you see my few previous episodes, from the last 10 episodes of this show, need I say more? I don't need to explain anymore, okay? Simple as that. Number 2, politics and politicians. I hate talking politics because it brings strife and division among family and friends. I don't want that. I hate that. I hate to say this, but 75% of our politicians here in the States are totally dumb. Republican or Democrat, it doesn't matter. I don't care if they're libertarian or any other political party they belong to. We need some good people in there that can really, why can't all these politicians be like King Solomon? When King Solomon first became king in the Bible, he prayed to God for wisdom. Why can't these politicians be like Solomon and say, we don't care about the riches and popularity, we just want wisdom to run our country and to make sure our country is great, instead of being so stupid, making rash decisions and everything else. Cheapest. People should be more like King Solomon. Although the difference is Solomon ended up having 1,000 chicks, 1,000 wives, and that took him away from God. So, I want some politicians to just get on these and say, Lord, I need your wisdom, and Lord, help me not to have popularity and all that. I want to make the right decisions to help rule my country and make sure my country is safe and well. That's what, if I was a politician, I would have done that. I'm not into politics, don't want to be a politician, have no desire to. And the number 1 most annoying more annoying than the Baby Shark video, and Baby Shark song, I'm all tongue-tied here. Winter! I hate it! My job! You know? Shoveling snow for 14 hours? No, thank you! Well, the good thing is, I don't have to worry about staying over at the mall and sleeping over. That was a doozy in itself. Trust me. I'm like, oh man, don't want to. You know, it's like you feel like at home. Now I know how a homeless person felt. You know, trying to use a sleeping bag, and it's not fun. Trust me on this one. So that's why I hate the winter. That's why I hate the winter. You know. Hopefully, although this past winter was not as bad as I thought. I mean, only 4 times we had to shovel snow, and the snow did not go more than 6 inches. So it was like 6 inches or less this winter, and that's the average overall for this past winter. So I'd say we did pretty good. So hopefully we get less than that, or probably about the same amount. Who knows? I pray we don't get too much, or else we'd be in deep trouble. Alrighty then, so these are the top 10 things that people more annoying than the Baby Shark video. I'd rather put up with the Baby Shark video than put up with all of this. That's for sure. So there it is. Gonna have some fun. So I am done here. Now before I conclude this video, like I said, the Portuguese feast is this weekend. It starts at 6 o'clock tonight in about less than 3 hours or so. So I'm sure everybody will probably get plumb drunk there. And remember, the doors close each evening at 11:45. That's 11:45 p.m. for those who are keeping score. I've yet to succeed in my quest for finding the Soundwave Transformers reissue, and her owner has them out, and I haven't seen any yet. Excuse me. So that's something to think about and consider. So as I go along throughout this day, if not, and we'll see what happens. Also, upcoming next weekend, as you know, I've been writing down matches for SummerSlam 2019, matches that already happened. I'm trying to keep track of them that way here on the EML77 TV docket. As you can see, this is right here, because I wrote it down. That's right. And as you know, NXT TakeOver Toronto is next Saturday. Not this Saturday, but a week from next Saturday, of course. And then you got SummerSlam 2019 coming up. You know, I thought SummerSlam will be like right down near towards the end of August, something like that. But they decided to push it up further. So a lot of matches are happening. We have so far. Usually NXT takeovers, we usually have like 4 or 5 matches or 6 matches an event. We have all titles are on the line in this matchup. I'll just run down the card for you before we go. The NXT title will be on the line in a 2 out of 3 falls matchup. Adam Cole defends against Johnny Gargano. Adam Cole wants a straight-up wrestling match. Johnny Gargano wants a street fight. And if it goes down to the 3rd fall, William Regal will decide what that stipulation is. The NXT North American title on the line in a triple threat. Velveteen Dream will defend it against Roderick Strong and Pete Dunne. So Pete Dunne, why does he want the North American title? And he probably wants more competition. Probably having him being a champion will be more competition. And then he had the NXT Women's Championship on the line. Shayna Baszler will be defending her title against Mia Yim, the head baddie in charge. Mia Yim's taking out Marina Shafir and Jessamine Duke. I think she wants to make sure that this thing is one-on-one and that Shayna Baszler doesn't have to worry about her cronies to get the job done and helping her keep the title. That's what drove away Kairi Sane and from NXT now going on SmackDown Live, and that's what drove Io Shirai to turn against everybody. So it's Shayna Baszler's fault. And if Baszler beats Mia Yim, I hope Io Shirai tracks her down and beats her with this new mode. About more on Io Shirai in a moment. NXT tag team titles on the line. Street Profits versus the team of Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly of the Undisputed Era. I've already would make a prediction on that Fish and O'Reilly will win the titles because Street Profits are already on the NXT on the main roster on Monday Night Raw. So it'll be very interesting to see how this develops. If they keep the titles, I'll get more on that when we do those picks and predictions. Also, Candice LeRae goes one-on-one with Io Shirai. That'll be a barn burner brawl in itself. SummerSlam of 2019 WWE title on the line. Kofi Kingston meets Randy Orton. A match 10 years in the making since that fight over at Madison Square Garden 10 years ago. The Universal title is There's a question mark at this moment because the condition of Seth Rollins, who does not want the WWE to reveal what's been going on, as Brock Lesnar's supposed to defend against Seth Rollins. Meanwhile, Rollins' girlfriend Becky Lynch will defend her women's title against Natalya. That'll be a heck of a matchup between those two. I think that matchup right there will be like the Bret Hart Bulldog matchup for the Intercontinental title back in SummerSlam '92 at Wembley Stadium. I think that match is going to be good between both competitors. The SmackDown Live Women's Championship as well. Bayley defends the title against Ember Moon. That'll be another match on the show. The United States Heavyweight title on the line as AJ Styles defends against Ricochet. Shane McMahon defends against Shane McMahon versus Kevin Owens in a matchup where if Owens loses, he quits. Miz and Ziggler, excuse me, the Miz versus Ziggler one-on-one. That'll be a heck of a matchup. Finn Balor going up against the Fiend Bray Wyatt. And a match just recently announced. Some say it's a dream matchup, and I have to agree. Charlotte Flair, the 9-time women's champion, will go one-on-one with the WWE Hall of Famer and 7-time women's champ Trish Stratus in her hometown of Toronto, Ontario, Canada. That's where SummerSlam is taking place. So Trish Stratus may have the home field advantage there, so to speak. But I will elaborate more on that. Also, I just learned via Twitter from Dustin Rhodes and all the other wrestling legends that Harley Race has passed away. And I want to send my condolences, prayers to the Harley Race family, friends and family of the Harley Race, the colleagues of Harley Race as well. My condolences and prayers go to all of you. And rest in peace, Harley Race, the king of wrestling, and not only that, an 8-time NWA World Heavyweight Champion. And he's reunited with his protege Vader from his WCW days. So, that's it. That's all the time we have on this show. God's life, love, light, and blessings to all of you. Catch you on the flip side and pay attention. You might learn something. We'll see you on the next episode, episode 311. Hopefully you don't get all mixed up. Get the joke? If you're a 90s music fan, you know. You'll probably get the joke. Until then, I'll see you guys later. Have a good night. And good afternoon. And be good.